everybody, welcome back to Galley Gourmet. Today I will be making un papier on a bed of rustic garlic mashed potatoes and grilled asparagus. So let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get a 1.5 by 1.5 piece of parchment paper here, and you're going to fold it over and make sure you have it creased down the middle. Once your parchment paper is folded and creased down the middle, you would want to take a pencil and draw half a heart like I have already here. And then grab your scissors and we're going to start playing arts and crafts. So you're just going to cut along the line that you drew here. And just a little fun fact, un papier is actually French. And what that means is in parchment. So once you have your half heart cut all the way out, you're going to open it up and you'll see that you have a whole heart. That way you know that it is actually done properly. So for right now, we're going to take our paper and we're going to put it aside and we're going to work on something else. I'm going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. So now I'm going to start cooking the potatoes. The type of potato that I used today is a baby red potato. I cut and diced it and left the skin on it so it would make it look a little more rustic looking. If you would like to learn how to make potatoes, just click this link right here. Okay, so I'm going to start preparing the pouch. What I've done so far is put my fish down on a small pat of butter. And then on top of the fish, I like to put a lot of Old Bay seasoning on the fish because it's very light and flavorful. Today I'm using tilapia, and tilapia is a light flavored fish, so you can dress it up however you would like. And all I'm doing is putting Old Bay, black pepper, and a little bit of salt on this with a pat of butter on top as well. For all you origami lovers out there, you might enjoy this. It's really simple, but what we're going to do is fold the paper now. So what you do is you put the paper over like this, and you're going to start from the inside corner of your heart and just fold it over. And you can turn the paper little by. Un papier is a very simple but elegant dish to make. So if you're ever in a hurry one night and you want to eat something really quick and healthy, or if you're on a date and you want to look like you really worked really hard making this, it's a really good dish to do. It'll impress your date. I have now finished folding the pouch, and this is how your pouch should look when it's done. I'm going to start roasting the garlic for my potatoes, so I'm putting about a tablespoon of garlic in a pan with a little bit of butter. And I'm also going to do my pepper at the same time. I'm going to grab my bell pepper and I'm going to start roasting it. I have the flame on like a medium high here. And what I'm going to do is just lay the bell pepper right across the stove like that. While putting the bell pepper on the oven, you want to be very, very careful that you don't singe the hairs on your hand or burn your finger. We're going to make a little bit of garlic paste to go with our mashed potatoes. So you put about a tablespoon of garlic on a cutting board. You want to put about a palmful of salt, about that much. The salt is going to help grind the garlic into a paste. We're going to press down and pull away with the knife to make a garlic paste. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add this to our garlic that's in the pan. Okay, so our pepper is charred on all sides now. So we're going to go ahead and remove that from the oven, put it on the cutting board. Okay, and so I'm going to set the bell pepper on the cutting board, and then I'm going to immediately put a cover on top of it. The reason why I put a cover on top of our bell pepper is because you want to let it sit there for a few minutes, because what happens is that the bell pepper releases steam, so then the bowl traps the steam and brings it back down to the bell pepper, and that way it makes the skin rub off very, very easily. Okay, so since the bell pepper was under that bowl for a little while, we went ahead and took the bowl off, cut the ends of each side of the bell pepper and gutted the inside. Then flipped it over like this. And what we're going to do now is take a piece of paper towel and just gently go over the bell pepper, and all the skin should easily just be removed. See how simple that is? Once the bell pepper skin is removed, what I like to do is cut it in thirds. That way I can stack it up like this, and it makes it so much easier when you go to dice your bell pepper. Okay, so then you turn your peppers the opposite way, and we just want to cut a small dice. Once our peppers are done being diced, we are now going to grab our fish and put this in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes on 350 degrees. So we're going to put the final touches on our mashed potatoes. Since we've already roasted our garlic and diced our peppers, all we got to do is just dump it in with the potatoes here. Make sure all that yummy garlic goes in there, because garlic is so good for you. And now after the garlic goes in, the red peppers go in. Then all you do is stir it all up together. Look how pretty that is. All your red and purples and whites. Okay, this should be good. Now, since we have about 10 more minutes before the fish is done, we need to go ahead and get our asparagus ready and get that on the grill so everything will come out and be on time. Preheat your grill, snap off the bottom of the asparagus and place on the grill. It will take only about 2 minutes, then flip them over for another 2 minutes. It is important not to overcook. You want a bright green color. If it turns army green, it is overcooked and will be better. When done, spread butter evenly and salt and pepper them. Watch for flare-ups on the grill when putting butter on. Or you may butter your asparagus while they are still hot. Now it's time to take them off the grill and plate them. Alright, so our fish has been in here for about 10 minutes. So now we're going to take it out of the oven. Should be ready to go. Okay, so now we're ready to go ahead and plate. So I'm going to put fish off to the side there. Get a really good helping of our mashed potatoes. And some asparagus that we did on the grill. Sprinkle a little bit of red pepper for our garnish. Doesn't that look good? Okay, so now that we've got this on the plate, you're going to take a pretty sharp knife, just stick it in the paper and run it along the center, and then you're going to run it along both sides. And then just peel back, and there's your fish. I've got me a fork here, and I'm going to dig into it and try it and see how it turned out. See how flaky that fish is? And get a little bit of fish. And a little bit of potato. Oh, that fish is so delicious. That is a really good dinner. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'll see you next time. Bye. Please subscribe. Click the button. Right there. Right there. it.